This Glide tutorial is a small crash course for any beginner. So we'll be going over integrating OpenAI with Glide, the no-code app builder. We're going to be working with their built-in AI, which is in beta at the time of this recording, as well as integrating OpenAI within a dataset. You can use this to automate content generation, enhance user interactions, effortless data entry, really endless possibilities. So let's get started. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a like and hit subscribe, as well as the push notifications to be notified anytime we post a new video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I am here at glideapps.com/templates. You just have to make sure that you are logged into your Glide account. I'm going to go under the no-code devs, templates, and then we're not going to start a new template here. We're actually going to go to the template store. And for this example, we are going to be using the bar template. So they have tons of templates in here under a bunch of categories: operations and field, HR and hiring, sales and CRM, personal. Lots you can do in here, tons of stuff like the beginner tutorial, really anything is possible. So we're going to find bar menu because that's the one we are going to be using today. I'm going to create this app and make a copy of that. And that's how we'll be able to access everything in here. It does take a while to load just because it's importing all of the data. So if you can see here, we have our apps. So it already has data built in, which is very nice. Lots of stuff you can work off of and really personalize it to be your own. And then the layout tab is going to show our menu, the About Us section, which you can customize. So keep in mind, this is powered by the data. So that's the main thing we're going to be working in today. So we're going to go into the menu table. And from here, if you can see, they have about 20 different drinks, types of liquor in here with a bunch of stuff. So if it's available, we have featured, different descriptions, the relations, all these built-in categories that are really nice. And then really all we have to do is go in and personalize it. So for this video, we're going to be starting off with how to use their built-in AI. So we're going to go ahead and take a look. From here, we're going to add a new column. You're just going to do this drop down, add column right. And I am wanting to see what the flavor profile is for all of these drinks. So they have mojito, margarita, different wines, a Pinot Noir, different liquors, vodka, whiskey, rum, tequila, different beers. So I'm going to name this column flavor profile. And then in our type, we're going to go in this drop down and you can see they have a bunch of different things. Basic is just if you wanted to have emails, phone numbers, just basic text. And then computed is going to be ways that we can integrate different prompts. The AI is what we're going to be touching on right now. Super cool. You can do audio to text, image to text, text to Boolean. And then our integrations are going to be everything that we can integrate into Glides. There is a bunch to work with here. OpenAI, HubSpot, Google Cloud Vision, which is super cool. You can generate images from text that different users input. Super cool. For now, we're going to be focusing on their AI. And I want to figure out what the flavor profile is for all of these drinks. So I'm going to go and generate text. And then it prompts you for the instructions for this. So I'm going to go ahead and say, consider the drink name X, which is going to be my name of every drink. How would you describe the drink flavor profile in one word? As you can see, whenever I was typing, it was automatically generating different outputs. So I'm going to make sure that my message is name, which it already had prompted me to, but you can go ahead and change this for any of the columns that you have in your data set. So just confirm that's name, done. And then as you see, we have different flavor profiles for every drink. So Chardonnay, buttery, mojito. Those are pretty refreshing. They look right to me. And that's just a super cool way that Glide has built in AI. You can use this for so many things. So let's go ahead and start with integrating OpenAI into this. So I'm going to create another column. And in this action, we want to figure out the strength of every drink. And I want it to be represented as emoji. So it's aesthetically pleasing within the layout of the app. So I'm going to go ahead and name this my prompt. And for the prompt, we are going to use the template type. So that's going to be under computed and template. So with this, it allows us to enter a prompt. So I'm going ahead and put in, consider the following drink name X, which I will add as my replacement in just a second. In your trained knowledge, how would you rate its strength on a scale of 1 through 10? And then I'm going to go ahead and be a little specific here just to kind of give the prompt some more context. So where 1 is not strong and 10 is very strong. And then like I did in the last prompt, I'm going to say I only want one number. So please provide only a single number. So under my replacements, I'm going to go ahead and put X, which is going to be this column. And then I will choose that. So name, there we go, done. Okay, so my prompt is in. And then from here, I'm going to add another column. So add column right. And this one is going to be the strength outputs. And this one I am going to go ahead and integrate OpenAI. So whenever you integrate OpenAI, you have to make sure you put your API keys in. You can do that from just the setting columns. You can do it within this right here. But as a note, you have to have your API key entered so it works. And then I am going to choose select emoji, but you can do a bunch of different things. Suggest a color, extract keywords, summarize, answer questions, complete prompt. You can send messages to ChatGPT. Super, super cool. Really gives the user a curated experience. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use suggest an emoji. Okay, it did prompt me to put in my API keys. So yeah, that'll just be under integration settings and you can place it there. I am going to change my prompt to not the name, but my prompts column. And I'm done. And as you can see, it generated a strength level from 1 through 10. Looks pretty accurate to me. I would say tequila is one of the strongest ones. So everything else looks good. And then to get the emoji, we are going to add one more column. In this column, I am going to name strength output, and the type is going to be the repeat text. And so for my text, I am going to choose an emoji. Let's see, probably a drink. I think this one is cool. Tumbler glass. And then for repetitions, I am going to choose the strength output so it knows which column to pull from. And there you go. As you can see, it just generated the different strength levels based on the prompt column and then into our emoji. Okay, so let's take a look at how this looks in our layout tab. Going to go to the layout, and as you can see, here's our menu and here's all of our drinks. So we're going to click into Mojito, and I would like the strength to be right by the price and the rating. So we're going to take a look in our components. You can see everything that is on our app page is in here. So I'm going to click into big numbers because that's where the price and the rating is, and go ahead and add an item. So CSS class, we're going to leave that blank, but for the name, we chose our strength output, which is our emojis. The value, I'm just going to leave blank because in the description, going to put a fun little blurb. How strong is my drink? And then there we go. I have that underneath, and that is what it looks like now. So let's see if it picks up on a different drink. So stout, how strong is my drink? You might have to go in and tweak it just so it doesn't roll over like that, but super cool. You can see how all of the data automatically goes into the layout and makes it a really unique user experience and just really customizes it to your preferences. So there really are endless possibilities with using the AI in Glide, whether it be integrating OpenAI or even using their built-in AI, which is a super cool feature that they just brought in. If you liked this video, go ahead and give us a like, hit the subscribe button, as well as turning on the push notifications so you can get notified every time we post a new video.